Hey guys, it's Bang for About PC Gamer here, about to get into some Shadow of the Tomb Raider. I had this game for a few months now and I haven't even got around to playing it. I've been too busy with Assassin's Creed Odyssey, but I've beat that game now and gonna spend my time playing this now. So playing with the DirectX 12 API, 2560 by 1440. I only play at this resolution when I'm live streaming, just so any of you guys that don't have the 21:9 aspect ratio don't have to deal with black bars. Just trying to be as nice and equal as possible. So 75 Hz refresh rate for my monitor, not like it has a bearing on your experience, but it does on mine. I'm using TAA for the anti-aliasing method, and I'm using the highest settings, but I've just taken off motion blur and I've increased anisotropic filtering to 16 times. So that's pretty much it when it comes to settings, and let's get into it. So Shadow of the Tomb Raider, very good looking game, of course, and the latest in the Tomb Raider franchise. It's been doing pretty well since the reboot, and I've definitely played all the games and enjoyed every single one so far. Lara Croft, definitely one of the most iconic game characters ever created. Even got its own film, or at least almost five films out of it now, so you gotta give it its credit when it's due. So for anyone wondering, that on-screen display on the left hand side is MSI Afterburner. That has the ability to monitor all my statistics in real time, so enjoy that. It will give you an idea of how the game is running. By the way guys, I am monitoring the live chat, so get involved if you want to ask questions or just generally talk. I'll get to the comments while I can, so live comments are there for you guys to use.
Right.
This is Commander Rourke. I want the site secured ASAP. When Dr. Dominguez arrives, we all go in together.
Just about did that. I panicked a bit. Let's get down. So I haven't beat this game yet, but my brother's pretty much beat it before me, and he says it's a really good game, so I'm looking forward to it. Ari Pelski says cool man. I think that's how you pronounce that. I'm not too sure. Whoa. I almost fell there. I think you have to go around for this one. Let's talk a little bit about performance. Getting way over 100 frames, which is nice.
All units, get ready. Dr. Dominguez is on his way down.
Well, I was going to fall there.
I better hurry.
And this game is surprisingly light on the CPU. I'm only getting about 38 degrees on my i9 at the moment. I would expect to get a bit more than that, but overall usage is around 20% right now, so it is justified.
I've got this.
Let's jump. Ooh. Oh, you're crazy, man. I won't even do any of this stuff that she's doing right now.
I was looking at that cave.
So let's swing. See if we can just swing and jump over.
This is it.
Yep. Lamoule says, hello my friend, there is still no DXR. Yep, no DXR at the moment.
Contact.
Copy that. I'll keep an eye on Trinity out here.
Yeah, they haven't even given an update on when we're going to get the first DXR implementations. Funny thing is, this was one of like the poster games for the RTX technology demonstration. When Jensen Huang was presenting it, they were like showing off Tomb Raider and how
looks like it's usually underwater.
ray tracing just works. And here we are, what is it, 4 months after the cards launched, and still no DXR in Rise of the Tomb Raider, which is very disappointing. So
The carvings on this Maya monolith are far too deteriorated to read.
To be fair to Square Enix and Crystal Montreal, they are working on actual expansions on the game, so if I was to prioritize what comes out, I would definitely prioritize the DLCs for the game over RTX functions. So hello, I am Ahmed Ifrid. Hello Ahmed, how you doing?
Oh, shit. Should have seen that coming.
Oh. So yeah, there's traps all around. There's other little things you've got to collect as well. I'm the kind of guy that likes to go around collecting everything, so there will be times in the game where I'm just not concentrating on the main story and just collecting stuff. Alan Patton says, you're from the UK, I got GeForce now, Quadro Xeon. Yeah, I'm from the UK, man. Lemuel says, do I stream with Shadowplay? Yes, I do. Does a decent job. If you know how to use OBS, you could probably, tweak it to look a little bit better, but I think GeForce Experience still does a really good job, and I'm happy with it, so I'm not really gonna mess around with anything else, to be honest. Rayos Rogue says, they said they will support DXR since launch date of Shadow of the Tomb Raider. I guess Square Enix lied. I think they lied as well. I think Jensen Huang gave them a nice gift of cash and they gratefully accepted it, and we're just gonna have to wait until they actually give us the implementation of DXR ray tracing. We will get it. I guarantee we'll get it. It's just when is the big question. Pixelbyte says, hello mate, how are you? Yeah, I'm good. There's no DXR, says Patton. Yeah, not yet anyway. There will probably be at some point, but not right now. So, just come up for some air. What do you guys think of the new model of Lara Croft? They've kind of beefed her up a bit. She looks a bit more... Let me just deal with this thing. She looks a bit more, I don't know, stronger, capable, because she does like kill pretty much everyone in the game, so I guess they wanted to kind of make her look a bit more dangerous. Thankfully, they didn't over-masculate her, or she doesn't look too masculine, because she is a bit of a sex icon for most guys out there. So it's not a bad job in my opinion. Yeah, Microsoft are doing a good job with PC gaming at the moment. I have to give them their credit. They got rid of, I think it was Microsoft Live Store, and then they come with the Windows Store for Windows 10. And it's since then we've had Forza, we've had some PC exclusives that were only for console, for Xbox in particular, and I'm happy to see that we're getting them now, so that's all good. Let's see where we have to go. Probably forward. So DR Thieves says, cheers from Brazil. We have a great PC enthusiast community and your videos are always used in discussion about hardware and performance. Thank you. By the way, DR Thieves, you just made me die, by the way, just reading your comment. But yeah, man, that's cool. Good to hear that my content is relevant. That's all I want. That's good to hear.
Jonah, I made it. I'm in an underground temple.
Good.
Whoa. That's not good.
Laura, Trinity's blasting the radiator.
I can tell. It's causing tremors. There's a pyramid. I'm gonna get to the top.
Okay, so looks like this is one of the places I do need to focus, so I may get to your comments a little late, guys, so forgive me. Alan Patton says, I say there's only a few YouTube people doing benchmarking. I say there's quite a few. There's
How's it going?
Good. There are platforms that can help me reach the top. Looking for something to weigh them down.
You're breaking up. Got some activity here. I'm gonna get closer.
okay, so yeah, I'll always shut up when there's talking going on. So in terms of content creators that I watch for benchmarking, there's Testing Games, there's RTS, I think it's pronounced, there's Dude Random. There's another guy as well who does benchmarking. There's enough to go around. Okay, so I've got to move this first. Okay. That raised this up, and now I can jump on it. Wow, just barely got up there. So what do? We just run and jump. Lara's crazy, man. All this stuff she's doing. Reyes Rogue says, so how you like 9900K? You were rocking i7 8700K. Was it worth the upgrade? In terms of gaming, probably not. But as you guys know, I make a hell of a lot of videos. I think I've got like 1,500 videos on my channel, and I kind of exclusively render in 4K now. So the extra 2 cores and 4 threads really does help, and it's more just to, I wouldn't say future-proof, but at least give me the headroom to get the best out of my RTX 2080 Ti in all situations. And I was in a position where it benefited me to upgrade because it made my Vega system a little bit more relevant, and it also just made my system faster, so I'm happy. Okay, let's get up here. Let's see now. An LED gamer, I do benchmarking videos as well. What's up, man? Oh man, I also got my boy, man. Sorry, Nelly, man. I should have shouted you out, man. Yeah, Nelly does a lot of videos, to be honest. I'm surprised he hasn't got more subs. He puts in an incredible amount of work. Especially, he hasn't been doing it that long, as far as I'm aware, but does a hell of a lot of work, man. Especially 4K stuff. If you want 4K content, then he's the man to go to. Okay, what do we do here? I've actually done all of this before, but I haven't played this game for so long I've forgotten everything. So let's jump here. Just BJ Play says, "Hey bro, how are you? I'm good. I'm very good, man. Thank you." Gonzalo Ichirete says, "It's nice to see more people diving into PC gaming benchmarks. I also follow Digital Foundry. Their content is incredible." Yeah. What's his name? Richard. He's the main guy at Digital Foundry. They do a great job. I think they were leading the charge when it came to resolution and gaming. When it comes to consoles, they were literally, developers had nowhere to hide when they brought out a game, because these guys would just find out exactly what resolution was being used, and it was like there for everyone to see. So, and we will see which consoles were doing the best, and obviously they do some PC stuff as well, but I think they do a lot for console, and I think they're more valuable to console owners than PC gamers, to be honest. But because everyone pretty much gets the same games these days, I always keep an eye on what the consoles are doing as well and what they're running, because ultimately developers build for consoles first, and then if they care about us enough, they'll give us a decent port. There are some developers like CD Projekt Red that do build for PC pretty much exclusive, well, not exclusively anymore, but they won't forget about their roots.
The
So
car would tip over if I reeled it in.
okay, so I've got to move it. How do I do that? Ah. Is there like a handle or something over here? I get it. So now I've got to connect it to here first, spin the cart, and then pull it up. That's what you got to do. So Reyes Rogue says, I'm primary console gamer and I'm very happy with my Xbox One at the moment. Xbox One X, sorry. Yeah, I would be as well. If I was to own a console, the Xbox One X would be the one I would own, because it's just generally the most powerful. I mean, there are a few console exclusives that we don't get, but in time, I think most developers want to make as much money as possible, and the best way to do that is to have it on the most platforms as you can, just to increase the amount so you can sell it. Okay, so we literally all we have to do is jump on here, jump on the ladder, and then we're up. So that little puzzle has been sorted. Whoa. Almost fell. Oh, Lara, you're a crazy girl, man. I wouldn't be doing any of this, no chance. Okay, let's jump up here. Yeah, my CPU right now is pretty much just sleeping. It's not really doing much. So, the game runs well. I'm not going to complain about it. Yeah, sure, it could probably be a bit more optimized, but to be fair, it uses the cores evenly, but it just doesn't use them much. So, I've got no complaints.
Yeah, I'm here.
Jonah, there's a mural here. It shows a box. Inscription says, "The silver box of Ishal." That must be what's in the hidden city. This is a Maya myth. It says the box will summon the god Kukulkan.
The creation god. Is that what Trinity's after?
Wait, there's more. Looks like a series of cataclysms. A tsunami. A storm. An earthquake. Volcanic eruption.
So much for the god of creation.
Well, in Maya belief, Kukulkan is the god of creation and destruction.
Yeah, Lara's British. Not too sure what part of England she's from.
But the
I'll find
stars
out.
seem out of alignment. I found a dagger. There's an inscription. The key to Ishal's heart unlocks the cleansing. We can't let Trinity get hold of this.
Let's think this through. Shit! Lara, Trinity guards are coming your way.
Get to higher ground.
Oh no, you took it, didn't you?
Hurry.
They're on their way. Who? Dr. Dominguez.
Okay.
Apparently we found what we're looking for. Great. The siege begins. Yeah, that's what the reinforcements are for.
Sorry, there's loads of talking going on, so I can't really speak. So Alan Patton says, you got BT in the UK. Lol, laughing out loud like me, yep.
Dominguez is coming tonight. I get it. What I'm telling you is the rain is gonna flood it. What the fuck do you think I'm doing? Checking on the water pump right now.
Marty says, is a non-overclocked 8700K good for 2080 Ti at 1440p? Yeah, probably. Should be fine, but just so you know guys, the RTX 2080 Ti is a beast at 1440p. There are games where you will struggle to get 100% load. So it will do the job, but you won't get the absolute maximum out of it. That's just the honest truth.
Operation Blackout has been initiated. None of the local workers leave the site alive. Ah, fuck. We've planned for this. Make sure the perimeter's secure.
Okay, so it's allowing sinks. I'm gonna try and kill all these guys silently.
Let's just make sure the perimeter is secure when Commander Rourke gets here.
We'll be ready.
Inspectors are coming. Be ready.
Yeah,
Don't worry.
Laura's not messing about. That was a good kill.
This is taking way too long. If Dominguez has to wait for us when he gets here, it's not gonna be pretty.
Ooh. So one arrow in the head for that guy, and a knife in the neck for the other. And Lara doesn't mess about. She's got really comfortable with killing since the first game. Not the first game, but like the first reboot. Now she's just like a maniac.
No witnesses, and the site is secure.
Have to be quick.
All right.
Oh, little frame spike there.
You monitor the police bin. Let us know when the gunshots get reported. York and the reinforcements are on the way.
Come on.
No shame in giving up. Well.
Yeah, I agree. No shame in giving up at all. I don't intend to though.
Visual confirmed. It's Croft. Engage. Dominguez wants her alive. She's
Sorry
killing
guys,
our
I'm
people.
trying to concentrate them out. I'll get to your comments in a moment.
Copy that. Target sighted.
Always hated helicopters.
How the hell did I get a gun? I almost got myself killed. I'll just chill out for a bit, get some health back.
There's more of them.
We saw the blade spike. You okay?
We're rotating now.
I hope that's all of them.
Yeah, there's a lot of these guys. Just try and restock on some ammo. So Reyes Rogue says my current PC from which I'm typing right now rocks an i5 4690K with 1TB hard drive, no SSD, 8GB of RAM without GPU, and I've been planning to upgrade it recently for streaming and gaming. I'm definitely going to need a little bit more than an i5 for streaming. 4 cores without hyperthreading is definitely going to struggle. It'll get the job done if you use a GPU to stream, but I would say if you're going to have a PC that does everything, try to get a little bit more than a 4 cores. At least get something with 4 cores and hyperthreading just to give you a bit more CPU headroom.
There she is.
Stop! Don't hurt her. Lara Croft.
Yeah,
This
Lara
isn't the
looking
way
thick.
I hoped with me. You know I've been interested in your work.
Trinity always is.
The key of Sasha. I've sacrificed my life for this. Where's the silver box of Isha? Give it to me.
It's in a safe place.
You don't have it. It never occurred to me that you would just take. With this key and the silver box, we can remake the world without weakness, cruelty. And certainly with none of this. But without the box, the apocalypse, the death of the sun.
You're lying.
Lara, you felt it when you took the key.
Tremors are common.
But tsunami is coming, and this is the first of many catastrophes you're doing!
You would have done the same!
Yeah. By taking the key, you set the apocalypse in motion. Do you realize the tragedy you have unleashed? The cleansing has begun. It falls to me now to stop it before it consumes us all.
Sorry guys, I am still here, but I try not to talk while there's talking going on. But yeah, better get the hell out of here. Tsunami coming. Guess I just got to try and avoid sharp objects. Come on. Okay, better find a way out of here. Quick. These guys didn't make it. That sucks, man. That's probably one of the worst ways to die, just drowning. Yeah, drowning or burning. I don't know which is worse. Probably burning, probably be a bit more painful. One Lara, move your ass, man. This girl can't hold her breath, man. I'll move it. water. Crazy, man. Literally nowhere to go. Gotta move my ass. Whoa. Man, that sucks, man. They had to throw the death of the little kid in just to... Whoa. Wasn't that the way I was meant to go? I guess I had to climb up and I just killed myself. Okay, so the next time I do this, I literally just have to climb up, I think. So yeah. Try not to die next time. Sorry guys, I'll get to the comments in a minute. Just gotta concentrate for this part. Okay, so I gotta go up this time rather than try to jump across. Yeah, they never, like, obviously they just wanted to add a bit of drama to it, so the kid had to die, unfortunately.
Jonah! Jonah!
Lara? I was so worried.
I failed. Worse.
What do you mean?
Dominguez. He has the dagger. I lost it. After everything that my father went through, I gave Trinity exactly what they wanted. He'll use the box and the knife to remake the world.
To remake it into what?
I don't know, he thinks he can rid it of sin and weakness. A man like that, we have to stop him. It's all my fault.
We'll figure it out, okay? I promise.
No! We have to get to the hidden city before Trinity. We have to find the silver box.
Okay, but first, we're gonna help these people get to safety, and then we'll go after the box.
No one is safe! Not if he gets the box first! I have to go! I'm the only one!
You're the only one that can what? You don't know that you caused all this, Lara! Not everything is about you! These people need us here. We can do good now! Besides, what do we gotta go on? A riddle? We're gonna need more than pink fish and silver crowns to get to the hidden city.
Sorry guys, a lot of talking going on.
And then we'll find us a plane.
Yeah, so Reyes Rogue says, honestly your setup is what I'm aiming for since I'm a 4K gamer at the moment. I bought 4K TV and can't go back to any other resolution. I honestly am wondering why you are not playing at 4K at the moment. I could play at 4K I guess, but because I can't stream at 4K, so I kind of think it defeats the purpose a little bit. I can stream at 1440p and I can game at 1440p, so it kind of makes a bit more sense to me. But generally, yeah, I would play 4K on my own. I do have a 4K monitor. That's actually what I'm reading all your comments from. And I'm using my ultra wide to play the game at the moment.
think
Marcellus.
we're looking for a volcanic mountain. The crown of silver is probably a band of clouds.
Marcellus 23 says, could I try test Dark Souls 3 at 5k?
Just can't get those people back there out of my head.
Yeah, probably.
They lost everything.
No rush though. Probably in the future sometime.
The riddle says, chase the heart of the serpent to the Silver Crown Mountain where the twins confer. I wonder what the twins are.
This storm looks like bad news.
It's just a little rain. We'll concentrate on the Cloudy Mountain.
Cloudy Mountain. If we find it, how do we know we have the right one?
Gut feeling? It's our only clue. The mural says there'll be more disasters. The best way we can help them is to put a stop to it and Trinity.
Okay. But how do we really know?
Jonah, what I felt when I took the dagger.
You mean the tremors of the tsunami?
More than that. It felt like I woke something up. I know that it's not practical. I know that it's hard to believe, but you need to trust me.
We have to trust each other. Hey, I might have something over here.
Really? That's it!
I don't like this storm. Should we come back in the morning?
We're so close.
I guess a little turbulence wouldn't stop Trinity either.
Miguel, is there anywhere to land?
Yeah, I can put you down near Coag Yaku.
Let's go.
Contact! It might get bumpy.
Man, Miguel got knocked out, man.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna level it!
Well, so Jake A says, are you disappointed with the amount of voltage it takes for the 9900K to achieve 5 to 5.1 GHz versus the 8700K? I bought two 9900Ks and one does 5 GHz at 1.38, the other does at 1.42, so I sent them back. I can't, you know, yes, I'd rather it be at a lower voltage, but at the same time, you've got to bear in consideration that it's 2 extra cores, and as long as it can do 5 GHz under 1.4 volts, I would say that that's acceptable, to be honest. And there's obviously silicon lottery winners that can do 5 GHz at 1.25 and 1.28, but we can't all be that lucky. But you know, you can try again until you get the perfect sample. But I'm happy with the 5.1 GHz overclock. Overall, I think because I game at 3440 by 1440 and 4K, it's enough for me, and it does make a considerable boost in content creation. I mean, I get 22,220 on Cinebench and 228, I think 225 or 228 on single threaded scores as well. So the cores are really fast. So it's a really good processor. Overall, it does really well in multitasking, and it does really well in gaming as well. So let's find out where we need to go. Let's go forward. Gonzalo Iturete says my 8700K does 5 GHz at 1.26, but my 240 cannot cool it down. Should I delid it? I know it's stable at 5.1, 1.32. What are your thoughts? I think delidding really does benefit the 8700K, but you do need to bear your warranty in mind. If you bought a retail sample, 3 years of warranty. If you bought OEM or a tray version, 1 year's warranty. Probably do it after while your warranty is in. You may as well try, or wait for your warranty to run out and then just risk it. It all depends what do you want to do. But I think the 8700K does benefit a great deal from overclocking, from delidding. I dropped 20 degrees from my CPU, and I use liquid metal as well, so I can actually do 5.3 gigahertz stable, and that's with no AVX as well on all cores. But generally, I mean, if you can do 5.1, I would say, you know, be content with it. But it's not nice seeing everyone else get higher than you and you're thinking I've got the same product. So there's that as well. It all depends what's best for yourself. If you think it's worth the risk, go for it. If not, then you haven't got the worst chip in the world. Some people can't even do 5 gigahertz.
I'm getting closer. Someone's over there. I have to get to them.
Man, this game looks awesome. Jake A says, I bought a third 9900K, it does 5.1 gigahertz at 1.38 volts, just like yours. I ended up with delidded it and using copper IHS and a custom water cooled setup as well. So you must be getting awesome temps now. I've watched a few delidding videos, and like with the, you know, where the i9 9900K has got the soldered solder now, it's a little bit more difficult to get the IHS off, or a little bit more risky, should I say. So I wasn't really interested in delidding this time round, but I think I saw the Bauer has got like this, basically this new way to cool it. He is delidding, but he's got this like new bracket that you can literally just contact the CPU without the IHS straight away. So it's interesting, but I think even with delidding, my chip wouldn't do any more than 5.1. Sometimes no matter how much voltage you throw at a chip, it doesn't go any higher, unfortunately. Yeah, there's a lot of places where the game looks pretty amazing.
Jonah! Miguel!
And
Can you hear me? Where are you?
with Lara in these tight ass pants, I'm always enjoying the view, so I don't really care where I am, to be honest. Just make some camp.
I didn't know the storm would hit so hard. This is all my fault. I should have listened to Jonah, thought it through. I never should have taken that dagger. I hope no one else was hurt. No other village destroyed. I need to stop these cataclysms before it's too late.
Okay, so I gotta learn some skills. Reduce the noise from jumps and landings. This could be useful. Is that like a DLC skill or something? What the hell? This one is a crow's horde, large capacity animation. Don't really care about that. This seems useful. Reveals traps using survival instinct. Yeah, that's definitely useful. Okay, that's all my points spent now. The Phantom Pain says 1080p please. Okay. I could drop it to 1080p for a few moments, but I don't know why you'd want me to do that, unless you want to see the performance. Yeah, man. Come on now, Lara's thick as hell, man. Don't act like you don't agree. Like Lara and them tight ass pants.
Landed here. My gear is in that cargo. I'll need to cut it down.
Okay, so we need to make this knife. Let's see what we can do here.
I need something to cut that down.
Sharpen object. Right, is the. Sorry guys, I just pressed my Windows button. Let me just put my Microsoft key lock on so that doesn't happen again. Here.
Won't be able to open that without a tool.
go down here. Okay. Keo says I would like to see 1080p too. Okay, look guys, I don't mind dropping the game to 1080p for about 10 minutes or so you can get a good idea of how much FPS you'd get, but I am not going to play the full game at 1080p. It just hurts me to do this. So I'll drop the setting. Just give it a second to do. Okay. Now that on-screen display is overly large, but there's nothing more I can do about that. So this is 1080p, getting around 134 frames per second, which is ridiculous. So anyone with a 144 Hz screen might be happy with that. I forgot all about NVIDIA Freestyle. Only certain games support it, if I remember. So that's probably something I'll mess around with in the future. Not going to do that while I'm live streaming now, but maybe another time. Okay, so I've got the blade now. Now I need to sharpen it up, apparently. Alan GTX says hi, how you doing?
Good, but it's dull. I need to find something to sharpen it.
Okay, so I just need to collect all the salvage that's around. So I want to start looking for that now. I think there was some salvage up here.
I can use this. Still need more though.
Okay, let's keep looking. Can't jump across, so may as well just run down. Rahiv Kumar, I think that's how you pronounce it, says, hey man, how you doing? I am good. Enjoying my day off before I have to work on a Saturday, which sucks, but it's got to be done. Okay, so I'm looking for some salvage now. I think I found 2 so far. There should be 2 more around. I think there's some in the water as well, so I'm going to jump back in there and see. I don't think I need to come down here, so I'm going to avoid doing that. Forgot how to do the instinct, that thing she does where she can find everything. Just gonna keep looking around for some more salvage. Wonder if there's any up here. This looks like an entrance to some weird ass cave. I know I don't need to be up here at the moment. Yeah, I think I've worked. I worked yesterday and get a day off today because I have to work on the Saturday. But yeah, it does suck when you have to work through the holidays. Most people ain't back until the new year, so just depends on the job you do, I guess. My job, we kind of have to be there all the time, so I'm not complaining too much. More money for me, I guess, but okay. I'm struggling to find this salvage, guys. Maybe there's some in the water. I'm gonna go over there in a minute. And I missed that. Let's just check the water just to make sure there isn't any down here. some reason I remember there being some. Nope. Okay, so here's some salvage over here.
Exactly what I was looking for. Just need a bit more.
There should be one more around here somewhere. There's some down there.
Got everything I need.
Okay,
Should head back
so
to camp.
I can go back to camp now and sharpen this blade. Yeah. Sorry guys, I'll try and get to the comments as soon as I can. Let me just do this real quick. So, Trex Gamer says, have you tried overclocking i9 900K to 5 gigahertz? Yeah, I've definitely tried doing that without LN2. Not happening. Need to delid it. You're gonna need to like put it under dry ice or something crazy. So what else do I need? Okay, the ability to harvest dark poison and venom from spiders and beetles. Harvesting requires makeshift knife. Okay, let's do that then. I have something at handy. Improvised blades. Yeah, all good. That's everything.
That should be sharp enough.
Okay guys, so hopefully you've enjoyed seeing the game at 1080p. You've had a good idea what the performance is, but I am now moving back to 1440p as 1080p just hurts my soul a little bit. So, sorry, done. So moving back to 1440p and things look a lot more clearer. You don't lose too much performance, about 30 FPS. Still doing around 90, which is nice. So let's cut this salvage down now.
Something's still holding the supplies up.
Just this last one.
Yes. Now I can get my gear back.
Finally got my stuff back. At least some of it anyway.
Why didn't I pack all my equipment together?
Miss Croft? Anyone? Come in!
Miguel? Where are you? Damn.
Okay, Gonzalo Iturate says engage SMTAA or whatever. Looks better and performs the same. Okay, let's see how it goes. But let's put that to the test, shall we? So we're getting about 104 frames per second. And if I engage a better anti-aliasing method, SMAA TX times 2, let's see what kind of performance hit we get. I think we lost, what, 3 frames per second? It's not too bad. Yeah, may as well play it like this. Okay, let's continue the game now. Okay, so I need to get across here. I think I need to do it closer to this tree for it to work. What am I doing wrong? Am I doing it from the wrong place? Oh yeah, you got it from here. Okay, successfully across.
Miguel? I don't like this. Miguel? Where are you? Oh no. Miguel? Miguel?
Man, there's blood everywhere. I'm guessing Miguel didn't make it.
Miguel?
Oh man, Miguel's been getting feasted on. Appreciate the feedback, Reyes Rogue. To be honest guys, I do a lot more live streams. I just don't have the time with work and other things. I just don't really have the time to do it. But when I have like a day off or something and I don't have plans, then yeah, I'll definitely do some more live streaming.
Holy shit.
Damn, yeah, Miguel became a snack man, that's for sure. And he was just a pilot. He didn't even want any of this. He was just meant to drop these guys off and get paid, but that's just the way it goes, man. Jaguar, yeah, it does look like a Jaguar. Definitely isn't a leopard. I don't think leopards are found in forests like this. I'm not sure, so don't quote me on that, but it looks more like a Jaguar to me. Okay, so it's around here somewhere. Gotta watch my back. Come on, show yourself, you coward. There you are.
That's it.
You're just gonna stay there and let me kill you. What the hell's going on? Oh, what's going on, AI? Why is it just... It doesn't even look like I'm hurting it. Go around and collect some more wood. Okay, now it wants to try and kill me. I need to find some more wood. Didn't like that, did you? Time to find some more trees. Whoa. I'll be dead soon. Can't be. Oh, she stuck it right in his ear. Why didn't it kill her? This is what I don't understand. Yeah, pretty much, man. You killed my other half, man. I want to get some revenge. Maybe let's bury her. So now I need to heal myself. Press F1 to heal. I'll remember that. Okay, let's get the hell out of here. I know that's not the last of that Jaguar. It's definitely going to come back for me at some point. Just need to find out when.
Jonah!
Let's get all clean again, shall we? I can use these to get poison or something like that. Sorry for any sensitive animal lovers, they will be killing in this game. So if it upsets you, leave now. I need to find my climbing axe before I can do this. I wonder where it is. I think it's up here somewhere. There. Aura's all nice and clean again. Damn, girl, you've been doing them squats, haven't you? Oh, damn. Thick as hell.
Plane! Jonah, are you there?
All that time I spent getting you clean, you're dirty again. What the hell, man?
I thought I got you killed.
Hey, do you know what happened to Miguel?
He didn't make it.
He didn't make it. He got eaten. Why don't you tell him the truth?
Some sort of parasite. I was looking for some wormwood, but it doesn't grow around here.
Let me see.
Oh, hey, what are you doing?
If we leave it in there, it'll only get worse. Sit.
You sure you know what you're doing?
I had something similar happen to me when I was a child in Egypt. I won't lie, it's gonna hurt.
You think that storm from earlier was the storm? The one from the mural?
I don't know.
I think maybe we should stop and take stock. We've been pushing so hard forward and flying into that storm.
I didn't think it was gonna be that bad.
Well, I should have insisted we turn back. I mean, I get it. You lock onto a problem and everything else just disappears.
Jonah.
Hey, I'm with you. It's my choice, most of the time. But if we die, who stops the cataclysms? Who keeps Trinity from doing what they want?
Sometimes I feel like I have to keep going, and if I don't, then I'll just let everyone down. But maybe for the sake of a few hours, we could have turned back.
Yeah, that is disgusting.
Maybe we should give
That
him a
thing
name.
was...
Okay.
Eli? No, my cousin. He's always trying to get under my skin.
Goodbye, Eli.
Thanks.
We should go. If we can find Kawakyaku, we can rest for the night.
Sounds good.
Okay, so I'm back, guys. I just had to shut up while they were speaking. You know how it
I think
goes.
we can see the village through the vines over there.
I'm glad you stayed at the crash site.
Well, if you were out there, I wanted you to be able to find me. I had a flare gun, so...
Upgrade
Yeah,
weapons and
I
craft
think
equipment.
the girl was
Outfits
heading
using
toward it
collectible
when-
resources.
How'd
Okay,
you
so you
manage
can,
to
like,
get Eli in your arm anyway?
upgrade your stuff.
If the water was clean. Got my answer.
Okay, so I'll keep that in mind.
That stuff you said about the cataclysms, the apocalypse.
I believe that if it is true, it's important enough to die for, or for Trinity to kill for.
So this is really about revenge. We can get through here. Give me a hand. You see that?
It must be Kawakyaku. We have to get down there.
As if there's one town in just in the middle of the jungle, just like that.
You sure this is a path?
Come on, stay close to me.
This is definitely not a path. Oh. Oh, God.
Almost there.
Almost there. Heard that before. Oh, gotcha. You right?
I'm okay. Just a couple more steps.
Okay. Okay.
You're all right.
I'm okay. I'm okay. What do you think built all this?
It could have been the Inca. They knew a lot about hydraulics.
I think I've got a little puzzle to solve now.
I hope that this
I think I
structure's
just-
here. The bridge is down. Maybe we can lift it with those counterweights.
Maybe.
So I need to increase my hieroglyphic skills before I can read that other little tablet thing.
I bet this water is drinkable.
You want to try it?
I think I'll stick to the bottles you found in the cargo from the plane.
Okay, so we've got to raise the bridge, I guess. I wonder what I have to do. So I've got to break the
You know,
ledge.
If I had known how much time I'd spend in the wilderness, I'd have paid more attention in Boy Scouts.
Let's have a look around.
Well, my family situation meant we didn't get to do a lot of stuff like that.
So the bridge raises up when the bucket gets filled with water, I guess. And then I attach the rope to something when it drops down to keep the bridge up, I believe.
Ever do Girl Scouts or nature camp as a kid?
Does boarding school count?
I don't know. Does it?
Yeah, I think I know how to do
Ross
this
showed
now.
me some things.
Pretty much.
I
One idea
always
of what
preferred
to
the
do.
company of adults anyway.
Yeah. I miss that guy.
Me too.
So, let's do this thing,
It's too heavy.
whatever it is.
Give me a hand. Nothing.
Okay. Let's let it go. Slowly.
So we got to get the water going. Let's go up here. And then the water fills the bucket goes down, I run down, and I make sure the bucket gets secured to something so it doesn't go back up, and it keeps the bridge drawn. I think that's how it's done.
Hey, that did something. I think the water powers the bridge somehow.
Okay.
The water's filling the bucket.
Good. Let's see what those counterweights do.
So I better get down here.
The bucket's leaking.
Come on back. We'll try again.
So I think I have to shoot that when it gets down here to secure it to something. Let's try again. Better do it a lot quicker this time.
I can't hold it much longer. I'm going to have to let it go. Hurry!
Where does it go?
I can't hold this much longer.
Maybe you have to secure it to each other. I get it. So if this comes down, I secure the rope to that, and then when he lets it go, it pulls the bridge up. I think that's how it works. Okay, so let's try again. Oh. I screwed up there. Yeah. I'll let Jonah drop it, and then I'll do it again. So there's only one way down. So I've got to use some pace, get down here. Then try to shoot this to here.
Okay, Jonah.
And he lets it go and it pulls the bridge up.
That's it. Let's get across.
Yep, that's pretty much how it works.
Guess we go through here.
After you.
Rajiv Kumar says, I started playing Far Cry 5 and my motherboard got screwed. That's crazy, man. Reyes Rogue says, one of the things you should never do is play this game when you are sleepy. I got stuck on a puzzle for 3 hours.
Help me with this.
Sure. What is it?
It's a recipe. Seems to be a mixture of herbs. It could help if we run into any more jaguars.
Let's hope we don't. Way out is over here.
Eye of the Eagle. Hold whatever. Then tap F to use the Perfection Herbal Mixture. Perception allows Lara to sense animals and natural resources throughout the environment. Okay. I obviously haven't acquired that skill yet, so I don't know what button to press to use it. Let's go this way.
We're getting closer to the village.
I can't wait to get back to civilization.
Yeah, it's still trying to tell me how to make mixtures, but I don't have the skill yet, so I need to learn that first.
These are different
I wonder if...
in Mexico.
Explore and find entrances, so there's like a nearby kind of tomb thing.
I mean, there is supposed to be a secret city of gold in Peru.
I think we can get out that way.
Alright, let's try it.
Jonah, help me with this.
Crazy Dude 198 says, what's up, bro? You got the best PC in the world money can buy. Not quite, but it's a good PC. Yeah, I appreciate the like, man. Oh, man. What the hell? I knew this thing was going to come back for me. I just didn't know it was going to come back then. And it was smart as well. It just waited for me to leave my friend. That tore the hell out of my back. Okay, let's settle the score then. Whoa. I'm not getting eaten by this thing. This thing's still mad at me because I killed his little mate or whatever. Let's find some wood, because we're gonna need it. We need some wood. Oh. Need to find some wood. Just need to get to safety for a minute. Jonah, you're useless, man. You're sitting there watching me getting attacked by one leopard or some jaguar, whatever it is. You're not even helping me. I got my arrows back now. Got my quiver back. Come on, you coward. Show yourself. Can't hold this arrow forever. Where is it? Yeah, I died, guys. That's not good. Yeah, that was a bit of a mess. Let's try that again. I want to go and get our arrows back quicker this time because I didn't realise they were there. This time I'll kill you for sure. Some more arrows over here. There you go. Crazy Dude says, why don't you get 32 gigabytes of RAM? I actually do own 32 gigabytes of RAM, but I've lent my brother my other 16 gig just until he can buy his own kit. Then I'll take my 16 gig back. So I do actually have 32 gig, I'm just not using it at the moment.
Lara,
Alright,
are you okay? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm alright.
Help me with this.
back looks bad. I'm gonna go make camp.
At least I killed the Jaguar there, because that thing was powerful.
Let me take a look at that. It's not pretty. You know, with everything we've been through recently, I've been thinking about my brother. I always try to protect him. From my father. From himself. But I lost him.
You did everything you could.
If I had been in the right place, at the right time, he would still be here. If I had eyes in the back of my head.
You can't protect everyone. Thank you.
No, everyone's thinking it, but no, Jonah did not hit that night. She's like a daughter to him, man.
My parents. I miss them too. I had a dream about my mother recently.
Yeah?
It was so vivid.
I'll get there soon,
My
Crazy
father
Dude.
used to keep things from me. Hide things. About her especially.
Why would he do that?
After she died, he thought they'd cause me pain. It didn't stop me from looking for them, of course. I still have so many questions.
Your dad created as many mysteries as he solved.
Yes, everything's maxed apart from anti-aliasing, of course, because it's just crazy. Using super sample anti-aliasing at full times is just completely unreasonable.
He would use the silver box of his shell to remake the world. If you had that power, what would you do?
Panic, probably.
You wouldn't go back to when your brother was alive and be with him again.
And lose everything else? No way. I like this world. It's not perfect. But everything I love now is in it.
Okay, so what's going on now?
To claim her treasure, the adventurer Lara Croft must outwit the king, reach the Forbidden Tomb, and solve the mystery of the White Queen. The way will be fraught with trials.
Over here in the United Kingdom, it is 4 PM at the moment.
In a minute, Dad!
Okay, so this is obviously a memory of her when she was younger.
Taunting.
Look at her house, man. What a spoilt brat. You know her dad made this all for her, man. What a spoiled kid.
Looks like there's something up there, in the crow's nest. Strange beasts cross our hero's path. Hard to tell if they're bloodthirsty.
It's a rabbit, Lara. It's not bloodthirsty at all.
Our hero must be quiet to avoid alerting the king.
Yes. I see. What does Lara have to do with any of this? She's in her room doing her homework.
She hasn't much time.
Yes, Simon Kimel says, am I streaming from the same PC? I am indeed. I don't have a dedicated streaming PC.
Kingsguard will never expect Croft to climb the castle.
I'm pretty sure we all wish we had inheritance anywhere close to Lara Croft. Oh, for those who are wondering, I looked into where she was from in England. She's from somewhere called Wimbledon,
The castle
which is
tower.
like the very, very posh part of
Taller
London.
than he thought.
You may know it from the Wimbledon tennis tournament, which is pretty much the most, I would say, prestigious tennis competition in the world. So she was pretty much brought up around there.
Looking for another way in. Our hero spies another entrance.
Look at this kid, man. She hurts herself. I'd be screwing if I was the parent. She's all climbing up on top of the crib. A short Hambards Zumyan says, hello guys. That's a really hard name to read, so I'm just gonna call you Ashot.
Young Lara confronts the extraordinary height and danger and pushes it from her mind.
Yeah, definitely a very good game. Finally got time to play it, so... Like, yeah, you literally almost died there.
Almost there.
I'll give her, she's really brave though. Ultimate Dragstar. If you keep talking rubbish on my live stream, I'm gonna put you in the timeout, so you've been warned, okay?
She recovers her footing and her goal. Now, onward to the Forbidden Tomb. These parapets are damaged. She'll have to squeeze through.
Yeah, you can probably finish the game quick, but you can say that about every game, but if you play it properly, you won't finish it really quickly.
She's
You'll probably
so
get
close.
30
She
hours
can
out of
always
it.
touch But
if
an
you take your
invisible
time.
force field stands in her way. There must be another entrance. Ugh. Our fearless adventurer has reached the summit.
Wow, 7 hours straight. I wish I had 7 hours in the day to play games. That'd be awesome, man. One thing I miss about being a kid, you just had the time to do whatever you wanted.
At last,
Ashot says she is a
she
parkour
spots a
master.
way in below. She will have to be careful.
Oh, and you always got to play a game on normal, even for the very first time.
Why do I do these stupid things? Shit!
Wow.
Croft chuckles at her audacity. She's close now.
Green Black says, can this game work well on 8 GB of RAM? Probably. Probably. But I wouldn't want to try it, that's for sure. I like maxing things out and having more than adequate specs to do the job. One thing about having a really good PC is you never have to look at recommended specs. You just know your PC is going to be able to play it. Okay, so where do we go now?
At last, she enters the Forbidden Tomb. Wow.
So I gotta do a puzzle now, I can tell. Bloody hell. Not looking forward to this. Hopefully I can get it done quickly and first time so it doesn't bore you guys to death.
By night, the Great Bat stole the Queen at 30 North and 90 East. From her pen, she wrote her heart. With light, unlock her love's release. I wonder if the White Queen is lonely.
So 30 North, 90 East. And then 90 East. Hold on.
Light, unlock her love's release. It worked.
How old am I? I could tell you, but I don't like to give out personal information because there's too many crazy people online, man. People get their identity stolen and all this other stuff, so. But, you know, I'm in my early 30s, so I'll give you that at least, but I'm not going to tell you exactly how old I am. Not a kid anymore, that's for sure. Answer some questions. Factor says, how high would you set the CPU cache by an i5 at 8600K? And how high is it set by you? Could you tell me that? I think default, it's 4.7 for the cache. I wouldn't go over 4.9 because, you know, in any kind of overclocking, do your core clocks first, then do the cache later. If you can get it stable, push as high as you can. But generally, I wouldn't go any higher than 4.9 for the cache. It does improve performance a little bit, but not by much. It mainly shows up in benchmarks rather than anything. More comments. Reyes Rogue says, bro, this is a puzzle that you got me stuck when I was sleepy, and I'm also playing on the hardest difficulty. Okay, so I want to get on with the game now, guys, so speak amongst yourselves. I think I just got to move some pieces. Then I can use the ladder, I guess.
I bet the poor thing could hardly see out of that chanfron.
I don't even know what a chanfron is, so that just shows you how posh Lara is. Okay, so let's kind of work out what we got to do first. So we've got like a Dark Knight holding the shield, and then we've got this Knight holding the shield, and then we've got the Princess or something. So I'm guessing they've got to get close to each other. One on this side, and maybe one on this side, maybe? Don't know. We'll see. Let's try and get this down as close as possible though.
Need to find the White Queen.
Can we move it any further? Guess not. Move it across. Leave that one there for now, and then I'll get the other one and I'll put it. So the red should be on this side actually. So I want to move this over here. do this. And now we got to get this one. Well, they're both red, so what the hell? It doesn't matter. I've got to somehow get this over here, I think. So let's clear a path. Let's move this over here. Really, not that difficult. Come on, grab the thing. Come on. Okay, so what happens now? We've got two. So this one's facing that way, that one's facing that way. I wonder, can I climb up here?
Croft has entered the forbidden mezzanine. She'll have to be careful.
Letter from Dad to construction company. What's this? Wondering if I can find some clues up
This
here.
is from Colombia. A Xeno chief. I haven't seen some of these artifacts before.
So we got lights. So there's a light shining here. Okay, I'm trying to work out what I've got to do
An
here.
ossuary. This box contains the bones of the dead. This is the kind of armor that the conquistadors wore during the Age of Discovery. I wonder what they found. The great bat's wings unfurl.
Okay, so I guess I'll get the two shields to go there. That looks pretty simple. Okay, so first one we can kind of already do.
The knight's shield reflects the light beam.
This one, just push it down here, move it to the sides. Let's grab this one, bring it round.
There she is! The White Queen. Trapped. I have to help her.
So there's something needs to be
This is
done
an old
here.
game. 2 shields and a white crown. Could that be the White Queen?
Oh, yeah. What do we do now? Maybe we change this.
Now I can free her. With light, unlock her love's release.
So we just bring her into the light, basically.
Amazing. Her heart pounding, our hero crosses the threshold into the unknown. These are Mum's things.
Okay. Yeah, sorry, crazy dude. I wasn't looking at your comments. I was just trying to get it done. I got it done though.
Bats, said the recluse. The White Queen regarded him with a curious smile and said,
Bats. I'm not afraid of bats. I'm not afraid of anything. Tell me about this.
You and me are riding a T-Rex in Egypt.
Where's Daddy?
At work.
very, very important. I cannot abandon my responsibilities just on the verge.
You are always on the verge. Your obsession is destroying this family.
Obsession? I'm upset.
You are missing your daughter's childhood because you're always in some tomb on the other side of the world. Why can't you be happy with what you have?
Oh, for goodness sake, you don't have to deal with it.
Dad?
Please, for goodness sake, you've got to understand. This is probably the most important one I've arrived at. Well, okay, what do? I have to...
Dad? Dad! Dad! Come on. Please, Dad. Wake up. Dad.
Never knew he committed suicide. I thought he got murdered or something. Or maybe someone made it look like a suicide.
Morning.
So we're back in the present day now.
So, Silver Crown Mountain?
Vest of the Empress Jaguar. This vest was made from the hide of the Empress Jaguar who nearly killed me. Dark hide provides concealment from enemies. Benefits: upper body, enemies awareness. Enemies take longer to detect and identify Lara as a threat. Benefits to the lower body: none. Well, we can try it out. Let me just drop my OSD. I can't even see what's going on. So you can just like put different stuff on. So the boots reduces the noise from running, makes Lara harder to detect. So yeah, I like the look of the normal gear, but if this helps me, I'm gonna use it. So why not? Yeah, that's it. And I got some skills to improve as well. So this one's called Eye of the Eagle. Perception plants allow sensing animals and natural resources throughout the environment. Already bought that. What's this one? Can't afford that. Can't afford that. Automatically loot enemies killed by stealth takedown. That's interesting. That'll do. Okay, let's move on with the game. I'm not even sure how long I've been streaming. How long have I been streaming, guys? Someone tell me how long this stream's been going? I'm still gonna play, I just want to kind of know what I've been doing. Facto says GPU is called with Kraken X41 IO, and your GPU, which is really cold for i9 Kraken G10 bracket, only 240mm Radiator. I really appreciate your stream. Appreciate the stream, yeah. I'm using the Kraken G10 bracket with the Kraken NZXT X41. It's only a 140mm all-in-one cooler, but it's got a decently thick radiator and it does a good job. I've got also an EK Vada 140mm. I think it's the EK Vada Evo fan, and that fan does a really good job. Maximum 2000 RPM, and it's really quiet as well. Okay, so we got to go this way. So I've been, I would assume crazily means an hour and 45 minutes. It definitely can't mean 1 minute 45, because I've been streaming for at least an hour. That's what it feels like in a way. Dragster, what the hell are you talking about? Who is this spy you keep going on about? You're not making any sense. Okay, so let's get down to this town. Rajiv Kumar says, is it possible to call this on air? You can call everything on air, it just isn't going to be as good.
There's a road.
Let's check it out.
Yeah, but I'm not using the stock fan. I'm using the EK Vada Evo 140mm. It's a better fan.
Follow my lead.
It's quieter and more powerful.
What are you doing?
Get back. Hide.
You're the logistics guy, aren't you?
I'm not the one who drove onto a rotting bridge.
Whoa, hold up! I got him! Hold on, they're friendlies. Keep your eyes open. Check back there.
I'll do it.
Put her right there. Make sure nothing can get through. I want this whole area sealed off.
Yes, sir.
If there's anything here, we're gonna find it.
Get to Jonah.
Last time this thing was serviced. This is rusty.
I guess I got seen. I didn't think I was